Okay, we've been talking about prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases fall into these two categories, adjectives and adverbs. The entire phrase as a group, with those brackets, as a group, the entire phrase acts as an adjective or an adverb. Those are its two roles. It doesn't do these two roles, it does these two roles. However, we also looked at the fact that inside of that phrase, which is made up of a bunch of words, you can have additional adjectives and adverbs, and you can have nouns. No verbs, because it's a phrase, but you can have nouns. And in this video, we're going to look at those nouns. So, we had this sentence, the northern lights shined with eerie light. And our prepositional phrase was with eerie light. And we looked at it and we said, okay, well, we have with, that's our preposition. We have eerie is an adjective modifying the noun light. It turns out that that noun light has a particular name. It is called the object of the preposition. So, here's the preposition, here's the object of the preposition. It belongs with the preposition. What are the reasons? What is the reason for knowing this, right? The preposition will mark the beginning of your prepositional phrase. The object of the preposition, that noun, will mark the ending of your prepositional phrase. That's really key because you do need to know, because, you know, as you read English, it's not going to always have these little brackets over here. You need to be able to fill in those brackets in your mind. You need to know when the beginning is and when the end is for your prepositional phrase. Now, the secondary thing is this. In a sentence, there will be a lot of nouns. Not all of those nouns will be as important as every other noun. So, for example, the subject and the verb are the most important words in the sentence. The subject is a noun. The direct object is the second most important noun in the sentence. So you got subject, direct object, if it's there. Then maybe you have indirect objects and other things that you're going to learn about a little bit later on. But there's going to be lots and lots of nouns inside of your sentence. So we always find our verb first, because that's the most important powerhouse of the sentence, and then we need to look at the most important nouns in order. Subject first, then direct object, which you guys have learned about. And then we're going to start to look at these other nouns, such as object of the preposition. Unfortunately, what you guys usually do is you essentially take a big, huge sentence, you take all the nouns, you strip them all out, you give them all equal meaning, and then you decide that the entire sentence is about, you know, lights and whatever, every single other noun that's in there, right? Fred and fish and Joe and light, and now Joe is fishing lights out of a river with Fred. And you're like, wait, what? That sentence doesn't make any sense. Well, yeah, of course it doesn't make any sense because that's not what the sentence said. Right? Okay. The key thing here is going to be, this is going to help you identify which nouns are the most important. The subject is going to have a huge role in your sentence. The object of the preposition is not really going to have a huge role in your sentence. It's going to be a supporting character, right, in your story. Which, when you get to sentence diagramming, that's going to become more clear. All of these supporting characters, right, so the object of the preposition, prepositional phrases are going to go underneath. Alright. Let's practice with prepositional object of the preposition.